Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your monthly money and finances forecast. This is going to be for all the Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements. Pisces, I already shuffled and laid out your spread. At the end of your reading, Pisces, we're going to take a look at what your guidance is around your money and finances. And as a bonus, for those of you who are in business and entrepreneurship, you have two cards here as guidance for you in that regard. So, Pisces, let's get into your reading. Now, Pisces, your overall theme around your money and finances, we have two cards that came out. You have the Magician and the Chariot. The Magician here is also the Witches. Okay? Excuse the nudity on that. Oh well. So, with this as your theme, Pisces, you could be turning to witchcraft, or you could have witchcraft influence, or witchcraft could be influencing your money and finances situation. But with the Magician here, there's a focus on trying to adapt cunning and crafty ways to manifest what you want. Also with the Magician, this is about you seeing what you can initiate in order to influence your circumstances and manifest what you want for your money and finances situation. But also be careful with the Magician about the use of deceit in order to dominate, and be careful about any possible false expertise you could receive if you are turning to someone for counsel. And I say that because in this Magician or this Witch's card, there are three people in this image. But this is about you having manifestation capacity around your money and finances, seeing what you can initiate, how you can influence your money and finances needs or issues. Now you also have the Chariot. Now with the Chariot, there is a focus on trying to steer your money and finances in a way that allow you to have progress and victory and overcome your obstacles and challenges. There may be a need to be prudent or patient. Also with the Chariot here, this is about you having emotional self-control. This is about being mindful not to lack discipline, to have clear focus, and to not have scattered energy in your objectives, and to also not lose direction. But this is a focus on maintaining control, getting control, but dealing with what may be out of control around your money and finances, and seeing what you can manifest to address it. Now, your focus, Pisces, on your money and finances is you have this King of Pentacles with the Five of Cups. So you're focused on how you can manage and create and build and successfully bring into form and achieve what you need around your money and finances to recover. You may be at a loss at the hands of family or relationship, or you may be experiencing disappointment. You also could be struggling with your ability to manage successfully your money and finances goals or needs, and you could be experiencing some depression or needing to move away from feeling depressed and disappointed because it's getting in the way of you being able to do what needs to be done to manage your money and finances needs and issues. If you take a look at this King of Pentacles, he's like wearing this dark hoodie. Everything he's wearing is dark and black. Now, that also brings me to whether or not with this King of Pentacles, whatever you're doing to manifest and recover, are you being sneaky and underhanded about it? Either way, there's a need to focus on building your money and finances. If you're depressed, there's a need to try to focus on how to emotionally recover so that you can focus on how to improve your money situation and There's the ability with this King of Pentacles for you to be masterful at doing it and have the Midas touch. Because the King of Pentacles is very creative. The King of Pentacles is very diligent, very dutiful. The King of Pentacles pays attention to details, is very effective in managing and coming up with plans and executing those plans. Now, you may need to be mindful about whether or not you could be being stubborn or inflexible, but there's a need with the King of Pentacles for you to be able to harness mastering or harness your energy to master and cultivate what you need, because this energy is here for you to use to recover. But I feel like, Pisces, you may be feeling down right now and not really tapping into this energy because you're so focused on what you've lost, or you're focused on being disappointed, or you're possibly upset because you may not know how to recover what has been lost or what you're not happy with, or you just in your feelings to where the motivation isn't there. And so there's a need for you to focus on how to turn away from crying over spilled milk, or what is lacking in either in your plans and objectives, or how you're managing things, or the way things have gone or have been, and focus on what is available to you, because you do have at least two options that you're not seeing, because either you're depressed or too upset and disappointed to notice it, or to come across it or uncover it. So in the recent past, Pisces, you have the Tower with the rabbit raccoon. Ooh. So in the recent past, you experienced some sort of uncomfortable shakeup. You experienced adversities with your money and finances that perhaps brought about drastic changes to your money and finances, where you took a hit, because with the rabbit raccoon, your money may have been taken or stolen from you in the recent past. And so this is a very uncomfortable shakeup. There is a lot of anxiety around your money and finances, and you may be lacking financial freedom at this time in the recent past because of it. And so there's a struggle where you may not have been able to reset your circumstances in the recent past, but you experienced some sort of devastation to your money and finances because either money was taken or stolen from you. Now at present, Pisces, or you feel like your money was taken or stolen. At present, Pisces, you do have the Page of Wands with the Seven of Swords. So with the Page of Wands at present, you may be lacking enthusiasm to try to see what you can do to escape the issue or problem that you're dealing with. With the Seven of Swords, you may be in a space of negative self-talk. In the present, you may be lacking enthusiasm because you were deceived, or you could be deceiving yourself, or you may have felt betrayed, or someone betraying you, or you may feel that you were under the scrutiny of some sort of authority. For others of you, you're digging for a way to go in a new direction to escape the adversities around your money situation at present. Be mindful with the Page of Wands to not lack the energy and to not be reckless or too impulsive with this Page of Wands energy. But this feels more like you're lacking the energy, Pisces, and the drive to come up with new ways to figure out how to escape the adversities around your money and finances. Or you could be lacking the drive because someone stole or took money from you. Is what I'm getting. And so in the future, Pisces, you do have the Knight of Cups, with the Nine of Cups, with Death. So I feel in the future that for some of you, you're seeking opportunities, and you may be excessive in your aims to try to seize opportunities in order to change your circumstances in your money situation, or in order to be released and let go of concerning your money situation, or in order to bring something to an end. But also for others of you, I feel that you are being reckless with the opportunities and offers in the future, where you may be behaving immaturely about the opportunities or offers around your money and finances, because you could be overindulging, or you may be displaying an excessive attitude towards your ability to change it, where you may be feeling like you can't change it, you can't bring it to an end, you're not going to be released from it. It's like a pessimistic attitude. Because if you look at this Knight of Cups, this is a kid with a paintbrush painting on a wall. And a kid shouldn't be painting on a wall or on a building, right? So you might be refusing to try to seek opportunities as well and offers. But there's some sort of issue around the opportunities and offers. It's like you're refusing. It's like an energy of refusing, and you could be being excessive. For others of you, you receive opportunities, but it's like you blow right through them. Like you're being overindulgent and excessive. And as a result, you could be experiencing a lack of change to your money situation, or the inability to transform it. Now, for others of you, opportunities and offers may be coming through, but those opportunities and offers aren't big enough to address your needs, because you're not satisfied. And you're not satisfied because you don't see that offer or opportunity bringing your matter to an end or changing it. So your attitude towards your money and finances, Pisces, is you do have the Star and you do have the Chariot. So this is you needing to fix your money and finances because it's out of control. It's out of control. You could be impatient. You could be behaving arrogantly. You could be lacking sense. You could be having problems overcoming the obstacles that's around your money and finances and not seeing progress, or your progress is scattered. You could be with these energies here not having a clear focus, or you may have lost direction, or it could be lacking discipline, or your energy is just scattered. But there's a need for you to heal and fix your money and finances. But you're having difficulties doing that. You could be experiencing your hopes feeling shattered, or you could be experiencing a lack of wisdom or enlightenment, or you may not feel as empowered or you may not be calm or feel confident. And as a result, you're not able to steer the situation around your money, needs, and issues that allow you to see progress and victory. So your concern with your money and finances, Pisces, is you do have the Chariot and the Magician. So your concern here is, with the Chariot showing up here again, is whether or not you can get your money and finances situation under control and manifest what you need to influence your money situation so that you can create what you want and influence your money and finances situation and be empowered. You could be concerned about whether or not you will have the discipline, the focus, whether or not you are being patient enough, prudent enough to be able to get progress with your money situation by you looking at being creative through your skills and abilities and talents and seeing what you can initiate to manifest what is needed here. These are your concerns, is whether or not you can have victory or get it under control. Because these two energies of the Chariot is two completely different energies. You may even be concerned about whether or not you're going to even get progress or see any movement with your money and finances, because this is a child carrying these two grown-ass people. You may be concerned about how far you get, that you may not get far with your money and finances needs and goals. Now, your challenge that is also your warning, Pisces, is you do have Temperance and Justice. Both cards talk about balance. So with these energies as your challenge and warning, your challenge is, how do you temper the situation? But it's like you need to get the energy, find the energy to temper the situation. I feel like you're lacking energy and enthusiasm. And this is about you needing to like lasso that shit and bring some balance to it and order with Justice. You may be challenged with making the right decisions to get things under control. It is possible that your money and finance situation could be influenced or affected by a legal matter. And as a result, the challenge is for you to focus on what matters most, depending on that outcome and decision, but to still focus on balance and healing. Because with Temperance here, the challenge with Temperance is the least wrong move can tip everything out of control even more or get it out of control. But this is about you focusing on the challenges of how you adjust. How can you adjust? Or maybe you need to compromise or cooperate. This may be you needing to deal with the challenge of any discord or frustration or clashing of interests or any competition you could be dealing with. With Temperance here, this may be you needing to have self-control and to focus on harmony and do things in proper measure and be creative but inspired about coming up with the proper calculations so that you can see the stability by you being sensible and you focusing on your aims that allow you to have that balance and not experience lack. And with Justice here, there's a need to be rational. There's a need to see where you can make things equal or fair, but with the goal of having balance. With Justice here, I gotta say, this is about, you can't be a coward towards any money issues or concerns you could be dealing with. You may need to focus on how to restore your money and finances. It's possible you could be dealing with some sort of karma on your money and finances situation at this time. But the challenge here is for you to have the energy and focus on doing what matters most, as well as avoid extremes while doing it, and see how you can achieve balance or adjust to a decision that you may receive in the legal system that you may not be happy or pleased with. But focus on balance and doing what's right and making right decisions. So your outcome is you do have the Page of Pentacles. You do have lust. And you have the Two of Swords. So there's a need for you to make decisions. You may need to learn how to deal with your money situation. With the Page of Pentacles, you may be focusing on what you can do, or there's a need to focus on what you can do. And with lust here, be very determined and motivated to doing it in order for you to come out of a stuck pattern, a stuck situation, or for you to be able to achieve some measure of peace. But with the Page of Pentacles, this is about you doing something new and practical here. But being mindful that the Page of Pentacles is a young energy, so this is about you needing to get it started. It's not like it's the Knight or the Queen or the King of Pentacles here. So there's a need for you to be mindful with this energy and focus on how you can be of help, or maybe how you can receive help towards your money and finances needs, to see what you can gain so that you can come out of being stuck, or you can find peace. But there's a need for you to have a determination and a drive to do it. So let's take a look at what your guidance is, Pisces. You have one card that came out. Exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. The key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels, and the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you'll look forward to exercising and becomes its own reward. What did I just say? So what this feels like, now for some of you, this is around you needing to exercise, but ultimately exercise, energy, this is about you needing to get the move on, to be enthusiastic, to have that drive, to find the drive and the stamina to do what needs to be done around your money and finances situation, and address it so you can gain and see some sort of reward, or get some sort of help, or see how you can help yourself. And so let's take a look, Pisces. For those of you in business and entrepreneurship, what your guidance is, you have two cards. Automate. Develop ways to add passive income streams to your business so you don't have to work so hard. Earn some income while you sleep. Ways that you can do that is bonds, dividends, residual income, network marketing, affiliate programs, stocks, business online, royalties, income bonds, investment, internet, ebooks. These are some of the ways that you can automate and earn money while you sleep. Your other guidance, Pisces, is position. Expert, skilled, learner, novice, amateur. There's levels to this shit. Step into your power boldly. Own your topic. Show how you can help. Position yourself as the expert in your niche. So take ownership and responsibility and position yourself in such a way, in a bold and confident way, for you to be able to be of help to others and to yourself. But this is about you having confidence. Are you going to feel like an amateur or feel like an expert? Even if you're a novice, perhaps you need to learn more and better and improve your skills. But you want to be more skilled and be able to be in a position of confidence in your entrepreneurship and business goals and aims. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.